Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We have just arrived at the Cbeebies Land Hotel. We are super excited to stay in one of their theme rooms. This hotel is sitting on the edge of a beautiful forest. I wasn't expecting to be in the middle of nowhere. Inside the lobby, there's so much to see, so many sounds and colors. There's even a toy shop. Little Cbeebies Town is interactive. We can push some buttons on the fire truck. Or how about the garden? And there's even a vegetable market. Your story begins. Hooray, you're here. Welcome to the Cbeebies Hotel. There are lots of friends for you to see, plus singing and dancing adventures under the trees. So put on your biggest smile. It's time to play. Now follow your grown-up and enjoy your stay. This is from the Magic Storybook right in the front entrance of the lobby. And the storybook is even interactive. It lights up and spins. Now let's make it light up. Touch the star. To enter the toy shop, you can climb through a tunnel. Let's go have a look. It has some of our favorite characters from In the Night Garden, like Upsy Daisy, Igglepiggle, and Macca Packa. Peekaboo. And of course some Teletubbies. Ayo! Everything in the hotel is so colorful, including the floors. There are flowers, rocks, leaves, and grass. This room is for parents and children to come watch the entertainment. There's a screen that tells us what's going on today. Meet Ubercorn at 3 p.m., Spotbot shows at 3:30, meet Postman Pat at 4, or Let's Make Music at 4:30. 5 p.m., Let's Dance. 5:30 p.m., In the Night Garden Meet and Greet with Upsy Daisy and Igglepiggle. 6 p.m., Swashbuckle Game Show. 6:30, Andy's Prehistoric Quest. 7 p.m. Bing Sleepover, Tots Disco at 7:30, and finally, 8 p.m. Octonauts Cadet Camp, Ubercorn Disco at 8:30. 9 p.m. It's time for bed, stargazing. We've checked into the hotel and have our keys to the room. Let's get on the elevator. Can you guess what our theme room is going to be, Tiny fans? I'll give you a hint. It's characters we have in some of our videos. Even the elevator is painted and colorful. And stay tuned for a tour of our theme room. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We just arrived at the Cbeebies Land Hotel. We are about to enter our theme room, and we couldn't be more excited. Have you guessed what the theme room might be, Tiny fans? Let's open the door and find out. I use my key to get in. Oh my goodness! It's absolutely beautiful. I see Upsy Daisy. We need to turn the lights on, so I'll put the key in the slot. And there go the lights. And the bathroom is Maca-Paca themed. Oh my goodness, there's so much to look at. I feel like we are in the night garden. There's the Ninky Nonk. And Igglepiggle is by his boat. A bright green couch. And look who's by the bed. The Ha-Hoos and the Pinky Ponk. And the carpet is so unique. It has daisies and stones. The Pontypine's house, Upsy Daisy. Little cookies inside our teacups. What a treat. This is more than I expected, tiny fans. The night is black and the stars are bright and the sea is dark and deep. And someone I know is safe and snug and they're drifting off to sleep. I'll be reading that to Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Mini at night time. Is anyone riding the Ninky Nonk? I don't think so. There's a small red TV above the Ninky Nonk. And Maca-Paca is in the shower with Bubbles and his pink sponge. Maca-Paca. The bathroom is nice and bright, and it's a great size. The hotel room itself is huge. So much space for families and kids to play. There's even games on the wall. Can Tiny Treasures Mini make it through the maze? You need to get the yellow piece to the red dot. Getting closer. Good job. And here's some spinning gears. You can move them around. Let's have a close-up look at some of the details. Silver stars on a yellow ceiling. And look at the Pinky Ponk. There's a light behind it. Even the bedding. There's a flower on the pillow and an in the night garden blanket. A moon that lights up. And I think it's time to get the kids to bed. Stay tuned for more at Alton Towers. Thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are enjoying our time at Cbeebies Land Hotel. And our room is absolutely beautiful. On the night we arrived, we went to the Windmill Restaurant for dinner. As they were taking us to our seats, we passed the salad bar. Yum! The table and chairs were so colorful, and so were the kids' cutlery. Yellow, and Tiny Treasures Mini gets purple. The menu had many choices for little ones. We especially liked the salad bar. It's important to have vegetables every single day. There was carrots, cucumbers, and tomatoes. The restaurant had many different themes. You could eat at the eye doctor's or at the shoe shop. And right in the middle of the restaurant was a spinning windmill. And right below it was the salad bar. We looked around for a few minutes and then our meals arrived. Tiny Treasures Mini is having pizza. And so am I, with pineapple on top. Lasagna, salad, and some corn. The restaurant was so big. There were so many different themes. How about having lunch or dinner in the castle? Or the local library. The next morning, we came back to the Windmill Restaurant for breakfast. There were options like cereal, no added sugar, and, of course, some chocolate spread, jams, little boxes of cereal, bananas, apples, Oh, lots of fresh fruit. Not sure what that is. Maybe a type of melon. And then there's watermelon, pineapple, yogurt. And you can pick a pink tray or a yellow tray. There were muffins, croissants, and other baked goods. And for warm food, there was baked beans, tomatoes, mushrooms, hash browns, and eggs. We don't drink a lot of juice in our family because it contains a lot of sugar. It's best to drink water. But there was cloudy apple, mango and banana, and orange juice. We filled up our plates. Ooh, Tiny Treasure's Minnie was hungry. We're sitting in the castle today. After filling our bellies, it's time to head to Alton Towers. We pass the Alton Towers Hotel, and it has a water fountain out front with an old car. And we also pass the water park, which we will go to tomorrow. But sorry, Tiny fans, no cameras allowed in the water park. Now we follow the dinosaur prince to the train. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We continue our day at Cbeebies Land at Alton Towers. Our next stop is Justin's house, Pie-O-Matic Factory, where we won't actually be making pies. We have a little bag and collect these red, soft, spongy balls. We put them into a machine and launch them through the air. Tiny Treasures has 2 full bags, a blue one and a red one. We are going to dump them into this barrel where they spin around, enter a little hole, and launched way up into the air. We actually spent about 45 minutes here as a family, and everyone had so much fun. Next, we stopped at the brand new Peter Rabbit Hippity Hop Ride. Children need to be at least 0.9 meters to go on this ride. We enter the garden of Mr. McGregor, and there are big, huge radishes in the garden. We are greeted by Lily Bobtail and Peter Rabbit in the pumpkin patch. The ride begins and Tiny Treasures and Tiny Treasures Minnie are lifted into the air. When I look behind me, I can see the Tomblyboos popping their heads out of the Tomblyboos bush on Igglepiggle's magic boat ride. The Peter Rabbit ride was quick, but so much fun. Next, we head to the playground, Tree Foo Tom's training camp, with so many ropes to climb, and houses with slides. After getting some exercise and climbing some walls, we say goodbye to Tree Foo Tom.
Hi everyone, I'm Tree Foo Tom. I hope you're having a wonderful time here in Cbeebies Land. Welcome to the Tree Foo Tom training camp, where adventure awaits you.
We go to the Rochester Hotel live show with Elmo and Cookie Monster, and then one more ride, Go Jetters Vroomster Zoom Ride. And there's no cameras on the rides, so it's time to shut the camera off, Tiny fans. Stay tuned for more adventures at Alton Towers. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are still at Alton Towers. We are about to go on In the Night Garden Magical Boat Ride. And there's Igglepiggle with his blanket. As we stand in line, there's a starry sky above us. We can already see a tunnel of flowers. We get on Igglepiggle's green boat. There's a sign that says, "Please remain seated."
Come again soon. Round and round, our little boat will take you on a ride through the garden, in the night, and out the other side. What's that sound? Can you hear it? What do you think it is? If you know the answer, shout it out.
Oh dear, it looks like the Ninky Nonk isn't working today.
We're going to catch the Ninky Nonk.
Oh, it's
Oh
broken.
no, it's the Ninky Nonk. Catch the Ninky Nonk. What's that? Can you hear a noise? I wonder what it is. If you know the answer, shout it out. That's right. It's the Pinky Pong. Here is a house. Whose house is this? And are they in or are they out? It's the Tombliboos. How many can you see? Tombliboo, knock on the door. Tombliboo, sit on the floor. Tombliboo, here is my nose. Tombliboo, that's how it goes. Who's here? It's the Hahoos. Ahoo! Can you say it? Ahoo! The Hahoos. Ahoo! Looking up, looking down, here, there, and all about. What else can you see? That's right. It's the Tittifers. Let's listen to their song. Who's here? It's Macapacca's cave. But is he in? Yes. Hello, Macapacca. Are you clapping your hands today? Can we clap with you? Ready? Macapacca, acca wacka, micka macca moo. Macapacca, appa yakka, icka acca oo. Hum dum, acca pang, ing ang oo. Macapacca, acca wacka, micka macca moo.
Is this where Upsy visits?
Who's here? It's Upsy Daisy. Hello, Upsy Daisy. Upsy Daisy, here I come. I'm the only Upsy one. I'm the only Daisy too. Ipsy, Upsy Daisy do. Are you blowing kisses, Upsy Daisy? Let's blow kisses to Upsy Daisy. Bye-bye, Upsy Daisy. See you later, I'm sure. It's the Pontypines. All together, off we go. It's Igglepiggle. Yes, my name is is Igglepiggle. Igglepiggle, wiggle, niggle, diggle. Yes, my name is Igglepiggle. Igglepiggle, niggle, wiggle, woo. Look, there are all of Igglepiggle's friends. Goodbye, Hahoos. Goodbye, Pontypines. Goodbye, Tomblyboos. Goodbye, Macca-Pacca. Goodbye, Upsy Daisy. Goodbye, Igglepiggle. It's time for us to go.
There's the bridge.
And that was our ride on In the Night Garden Magical Boat Ride. We headed to the Little Explorer's toy shop after, where we saw some familiar toys from In the Night Garden, Teletubbies, and so much more. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We're continuing our day in Cbeebies land. This time we're heading to the Octonauts Ride. It's a little mini roller coaster. It has 5 cars: teal, orange, blue, yellow, and green in the back. We were first in line, so we headed towards the front car, the teal one, where there are pretend controls. After, we headed to the big fun showtime, where we were lucky enough to see one of our favorite characters, Dougie. Hey, Dougie. At the yellow Cbeebies clock tower, there were tons of bubbles being blown out, and right below, some of our favorite friends, Igglepiggle and Upsy Daisy. We gave them a great big hug. Then we hopped on one of Postman Pat's red delivery Royal Mail trucks. The kids got to sit in the front, and there was room for me in the back. It was our job to deliver the right package to the right person. Each kid got a steering wheel, and there were buttons on the dashboard. That's how we delivered the package, by pushing the button.
Are you all sitting down safely? Make sure you stay like that. I've loaded up the parcels. When we need to deliver a parcel, press the button that matches it.
So next up is the train. Just wait. Train.
Oh, look! There's Ajay playing with his train set. But something's missing. What can he use to pull the carriages?
Tiny Treasures Mini pushes the train button.
Ajay will be so pleased now that he has...
We've delivered our first package. Oh, there's a little sheep hiding behind the bush.
He's counting his livestock. I'm waiting for a very important delivery. PC Selby has had to close the road. Howdy. What's going on here? Never mind. You'll just have to take another route. These parcels must be delivered.
Here's another one. A plane.
My special delivery service helicopter.
here.
Looks like he needs something to help him finish the job. I wonder what it is. Great job. Ted, get on with to you, Mira and Charlie can do their painting. Just one more to go now.
Oh, sucks. Where's helping?
Mrs. Goggins has got her letter.
And we successfully delivered every package on time. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos.
Mission accomplished.
Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are just leaving our Cbeebies hotel for the first time since we've arrived. And we are headed to the train that's going to Alton Towers. We follow the brick sidewalks. They have green dinosaur footprints, and we must follow them to the train station. Here it is, Alton Towers Resort. Welcome to Alton Towers Resort. Please mind the gap. We hop on the strawberry train. The whole train is covered in sparkling strawberries. After the train ride, we give them our tickets and enter the park. We are going to Cbeebies Land first. The sign is so colorful. Let's go have a look at the map of Cbeebies Land. Oh, there's Peter Rabbit. That's a brand new ride. And new Teletubbies Big Band. Oh, I think we're going to miss that one. There's a pond with little Mallard Ducks sitting in it. Quack, quack. The first ride we're going to go on is Get, Set, Go Treetop Adventure. Green for go. We're in a little car that's yellow in color. It's like riding a little train. We get to see all of Cbeebies Land from up here. This ride is at a slow pace, so it's great for kids of any age. Now we're going into a little tree house where the Cbeebies are sleeping in a bunk bed. And there's a clock and pictures on the walls. We do a little dip, and up ahead is a yellow clock tower. And beyond that is the Igglepiggle boat ride. Can you see Upsy Daisy? She's standing beside her bed. Hello, Upsy Daisy. We also see the Postman Pat Ride. You can ride a little red truck and deliver packages. There's sheep in the meadows. We turn a corner and we are approaching a leafy tunnel. Uh-oh! Somebody spilled orange paint over our heads. Our first ride gave us a good look at what we have to look forward to in Cbeebies Land. We also got to see some bigger rides. And that's the end of our ride today. And thank you for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We are still at Alton Towers, and today we are enjoying the little playground right behind the hotel. The playground is very close to a pond and a huge bush of daffodils. Look, tiny fans. Do you see those eggs in the water? What kind of eggs are those? They look like frog eggs. Soon they will turn into tadpoles. Unfortunately, the massive eggs can be food for dragonflies and other aquatic bugs. We also spot some new babies in the pond. Little fuzzy ducklings. And they're hiding under a rock. I wonder how many there are. Let's wait till they're all out from under the rock and we can count them together, tiny fans. We're going to have to count fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, and 12. Hurry up, catch up with your family. 12 little ducklings. Here's a beautiful view of the entire pond behind the Alton Towers Hotel. And there's Daddy Duck, a male mallard. What is this white stuff on the lawn? Could that be litter? Yes, it looks like some styrofoam. I better pick it up so the ducks don't eat it accidentally. It can make them sick. Looks like a styrofoam plate at one time. There's a litter bin right over here. It says litter. L-I-T-T-E-R. The little duck family has come up onto the lawn. The ducklings are eating the grass. Mama Duck keeps a close watch on all her little ducklings. She wants them to stay close together. Mallard ducks are some of the most common ducks in the world. They can live anywhere from 5 to 10 years. It looks like they are done in the grass and they're going to go back into the water. A few minutes later, we notice 2 of the little ducklings have lost their family. Can you hear them? They're trying to call for their mother. Oh, they must be so scared. Let's look for the mum. Over here? Don't worry, tiny fans. I will not leave until the little ducklings have found their mother. There she is. Oh, they're saying, Mommy, Mommy, we found you. We're so happy. They're all reunited and back together. She's saying, you two, don't run off ever again. You stay together with our family. The mother was probably so worried. What's that, tiny fans? Some more litter. It looks like a yellow Kinder Surprise egg. That does not belong in the pond. Let's see if I can reach it. Out of curiosity, I'm going to open it and see what's inside. Ooh, it's very wet and dirty. Let's put it in the litter bin with the styrofoam plate. I have sure enjoyed watching these little ducklings. I find nature so fascinating. I also enjoy watching my kids play too. They're having a lot of fun on the playground. There's a balancing tightrope. Oops! If you can't do it the first time, try it a second time. It's hard because Tiny Treasures has such huge feet now. It's harder to balance. Tiny Treasures Mini's giving it a try. Whoa! They did it! Good job! Now how about trying the suspension bridge? All the little ducklings are under the mum's wing, safe and sound having a nap. We hope you enjoyed our day at the pond, and thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to Tiny Treasures. We just arrived at Alton Towers at the Cbeebies Hotel, and we are sure enjoying our In the Night Garden theme room. And of course, we have our toys with us. They are visiting the Pontypines in Wattinger's house. But where are the Pontypines? Remember, there are 10 Pontypines. We're going to search around the room with Macca Packa and see how many we can find. There's Mum Pontypine, Dad Pontypine, and 8 kids. Right above the house is Mum Pontypine with her blue binoculars. Let's go to the left and see if we can find her children. Ooh, there's some pretty flowers. Do you see any Pontypines in the forest? Ah, there's Upsy Daisy. Are there any Pontypines at her feet? In the grass? Oh, there's 2 Pontypines hiding behind the curtain, standing in the grass. We've now found 3. Let's go a little farther. And we found Dad Pontypine. He has the black mustache. We now are at 4 Pontypines. Are there any Pontypines outside the window? I don't think so. Let's continue to look in our room. There's another Pontypine, number 5. Me, 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 me. That's what the Pontypines say. There's another one. We're at 6 Pontypines. We say hello to the Pinky Ponk and the Haw-Hoos. Let's check the other side of the bed for another Pontypine. Right below the titty furs, we spot number 7 Pontypine. We need to find 3 more. Are there any in the trees with the titty furs? I don't see any Pontypines here. Let's look by the Ninky Nonk. Do you see some Pontypines down by the tree? There's 8 and 9 Pontypines. That's all we could find on the walls. There must have been 1 Pontypine riding the Ninky Nonk. The kids are sure enjoying the theme room. They love stepping on the yellow stones and playing games. Tomorrow we will head to the Windmill Restaurant in the Cbeebies Hotel for some scrumptious breakfast. And then head on a few rides at Cbeebies Land at Alton Towers. And thank you so much for coming to Tiny Treasures. Please subscribe to our videos. Goodbye.